Okay. So, I tried eating grape nuts just now. Um, Someone was like, hey, I think, yeah, it was my dad. He was like, hey, you know what are good grape nuts? They're good for you. And I was like, you're right. But, you know, I've been going to the gym like 4 times a week. Cut out all the fast food, cut out all the soda, cut out all the sweets. I don't know, I was never really a fat guy, but I was not really in shape either. I just was kind of very, for being my size, just very, I was a bigger, you know, sturdy guy. Definitely never been called fat, but here's the point. I realized I was improving my diet and all that. And let me just hold on here for a second. So, our blue friend Zerg here, KMillz, says GLHF, and this Terran says, "Don't eat it, brah. I'ma shit on you." And I picture him saying it in his like crack house living room, like with like really loud boom boxes blaring and like crack smoke all around him. "I'ma shit on you. I play StarCraft 2 from the projects. I'ma shit on you." But anyways, I was like, you know what? I'm improving my diet, but I'm still eating like chocolate frosted cocoa bombs or whatever they were called in Calvin and Hobbes. And so I was like, all right, grape nuts. Let's try some fucking grape nuts. Well, let me tell you something. Grape nuts taste like shit. Okay? It's terrible. It's the worst cereal I've ever had in my life. It tastes like tiny little balls of cigarette ash. And that's supposed to be like my enjoyable breakfast. As Pee Wee Herman would say, breakfast! And so double racks at the lower ramp Marine with 2 idle SCVs after they built it. I mean, they did their job. They built the barracks. What else? I mean, what else are they supposed to do? Oh no, he looks like he's going to bunker rush. Ooh, exciting. So he proxies, like if you're going to proxy, dude. Don't proxy. I guess if he wants to wall it off for a fast expand after his bunker rush fails miserably. I don't know. I need some grape nuts. Oh, God. They suck. They suck so bad. Pool just finished. Here's the spine crawler. Dude's probably making lings, if I had to wager a guess. There's a bunker going down at the bottom. Come on. Come on, Greg. Get your micro moving. Bill, come on. Do you have any guys mining? Christ. Anyways, anytime you're ready, you can get up that ramp, start building a bunker. Or just make more Marines. Orbital command. Yeah, I'm not going to fault that. So his plan is to put some really, really crazy pressure on with bunkers, and then all while getting an expansion up. So there's a second bunker. Marines are going to come up here to protect it. Very strong tactic, actually. Really hard for a Zerg player to stop this, especially if he pooled normally. That's the right call there. Baneling Nest will be very good against this sort of thing. Not as good as grape nuts. Oh my God. Ugh. But pretty good. Scotty Marine's coming down. He's getting Zergling speed. Baneling Nest. And this dude's just bunker rushing, so. There's the, Ooh. There you go. Pushes back the bunkers a little bit while his spine crawler gets planted. Good little move there from, who's this? KMillz. Sounded like an interesting game, and sounded like a funny game, so I downloaded it. These are not pro players or anything. Just you know, just a couple of grape nuts playing StarCraft 2. So there's the factory. You gotta think if you're gonna wall like this, like proxy wall, you shouldn't like go factory marauder. You should bunker rush and then get an expansion. But what do I know, right? By the way, I am a 1,200 point diamond Terran on the ladder. Yeah, I just got 1,200 points today. Yay me! Here comes Banelings. No, yes. Oh Lord. Instantly surrounded, and Banelings are just going to absolutely annihilate this. That was handled very well. See if he runs these Zerg. Actually, these links should have countered. They would have been GG right there, but he opts not to. But anyways, yeah, 1,200 points on the ladder. That's me. I've been up. I really, there's that point, and I'm going to tell this to people who are trying to improve, trying to get over like maybe the lower diamond, middle diamond hump, or any hump really. You probably all know, you probably all watch your replays and know what's wrong with your game, like what you need to do. But what I found was the key to improving was eating plenty of grape nuts. Oh God, they suck. No. Find what you do wrong, and then only think about that. Don't even think about winning. Just get on the ladder. This is what people misunderstand. The ladder is for practicing. You get on the ladder to try stuff and to improve yourself. So don't be scared to ladder and to just focus. So my problem was SCV production. I never had enough SCV production. I get to about 30 and then I just stop. And I just go all this army production and no economy, So for an entire week, every game I played, no matter what, number one on my list all the time was making SCVs. Always, 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 always. Baneling's in my base, don't care, hit the S button. Muta's flying around, don't care, hit the S button first. Anything happening, I would always make an SCV, before I did anything else. And now that I did it for a solid week, took some losses, now I'm winning like crazy. My win percentage went up so much now that that's truly fixed the hole in my game, by just really singling it out and focusing on it. So if your problem's mid-game scouting, just think about it the whole game. If your problem's SCV production, think about it the whole game. If you're not taking your third fast enough, if you one base too much, play all week with only that goal in mind, and you will see amazing results. I'm actually only like 50, 60 points behind Crota on the ladder now, which makes me pretty proud. But I've definitely seen improvements, and I've still been playing League of Legends sometimes with my friends because my tarred casual friends only play League of Legends. They're not hardcore enough to handle StarCraft 2. They can't handle more than one unit at a time, unlike me with my awesome micro playing StarCraft. So, looks like Zerg chose to tech all the way up to Infestor tech. And that is grape nuts, let me tell you. That is amazing. You should always do that. No expansion here for the Terran at all. Dude, straight up one based. He's just like, yeah. Now that my bunker rush miserably failed, I'll let him get an expansion and then I'll make tanks. I'll win for sure. So this Terran isn't very good. Seriously, these things taste like rubber bands. It's just rubber bands and milk. Ugh. So here comes a push. Lots of Marauders. Decent amount of Hellions. Not enough Banelings here, but the Banelings are going to get the surround, and yeah. Really good Hellion control there. Well, hold on, was that Boxer? It's like Boxer controlling his vultures. Look at this. Oh, just beautiful Hellion micro. Oh, wow. Yeah, so if you're going to talk shit in a game, you should make sure you're going to win, dude, because this is embarrassing. This is straight up embarrassing. Looks like he is going to take out this expansion. Hell, maybe he'll win the whole game. But, just don't bad manner if you have unit control like this guy. That's all I gotta say. Of course, the Zerg is having problems too. I mean, really? I mean, he lost a lot of Overlords early. I'll give him that. But this expansion should have been up ages ago. Like, I guess he was scared of another pressure, but... And Darren makes a smart decision moving back after taking the expansion. That's a very good call. I mean, he got the lair up quick, but he opted to tech really fast rather than expand. And, you know, he kind of took an unnecessary loss there. I mean, he didn't even get to his tech yet before he lost that expansion. So, not the greatest decision from our Zerg player. And right as the mutas are hatching, the Thor is building. So, those mutas